Hey, what's up, Divination Nation? Welcome to a People, Persons, and Place read with your ancestors, your spirit team. The Most High God wants you to know. Let's see what's up for y'all today. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for subscribing. This will be a subscriber-only reading for those that are subscribed or those that will subscribe after watching this reading. That's enough from there. Let's see. What's the message for the Divination Nation? Subscriber, fire, man. Is a fire going on? King, elevator. What else, Spirit of God? I need to talk to them about tonight. Live performance. Anything else? Betrayal. Dang, man. So everything looks so good. Whoa, what is that? Hold on now. How y'all doing tonight? Y'all doing good? Am I blocking the light? It got a bit brighter in my head. Get out the way. That's what fell on the floor. Criminal. Okay. Hey, I don't want no more from this day. That's enough. Hey, somebody's spirit team is like, So, okay. Some type of criminal betrayal is going on, alright? Criminal betrayal. Alright. And then we got fireman, elevator, concert. Elevator says vertical transport, transit between floors, accessibility. Fireman, bravest heroism, sacrifice, rescue, extinguish. King, sovereign of realms, monarchy, authority, rule, and inheritance. Seemed like to me somebody betrayed a king. Someone that was sent to rescue others. Other people that were like seeing them in live action doing their job. Let me turn this down some. I just be talking. Sometimes I be forgetting to turn it down. This elevator, maybe something about ascending, but I know this is about a betrayal against a king energy. Okay? That's overall energy for the reading. Alright, let's go to the Intuitive Clue card deck and see what they got to say about this situation right here. Show me betrayal, criminal betrayal, transgressor of justice, prison, parole, discipline, high school. Somebody needs to be disciplined for their behavior. Betrayal, deceit, disloyalty, conspiracy, broken bonds. Baneful magic fell out. And North Side fell out. Anything else? For criminal betrayal. Can we stay on the table, kinfolk? Please. Thank you. I can reach it. Cleansing. Okay. This might be something that's going on spiritually. Somebody might be trying to attack your North Node. Yep. Somebody's trying to attack your North Node. And what they're doing criminally, listen, they're trying to stop your ascension. Didn't I say elevator ascension? This gonna be like a spirit realm type of reading, because you got an entity that is determined on stopping your ascension, period, because they know that you're on your way to move into a king energy, okay? And when I say king energy, I'm talking about King of Swords, Pentacles, okay, that type of king energy. And, they are starting to get closer to the day where they are charging people in the 3D for spiritual crimes. But they're committing spiritual crimes against the collective in such a malicious way they're doing this, the baneful magic in such a malicious way. It's criminal. It's spiritually criminal, is what I'm trying to say. It's spiritually criminal. So if you resonate with this reading, Divination Nation subscribers, okay, and you already have a method of cleansing that you do to cleanse yourself from baneful magic, any type of magic being sent towards you, you need to go ahead and do that cleansing. I'm here and do it for 3 to 7 days. And if you don't have a cleansing ritual for yourself, you need to go within and pray and ask ask your spirit team, how can you cleanse yourself, okay? Look, motive came out as I split the deck. And this is going to be spiritual motive. They have a spiritual motive as to why they were attacking you. You know, I don't want to get real deep on y'all, but the spiritual reason they're attacking you is because they are an enemy of your soul. That's why. They're an enemy of your soul. And they don't want to see you be successful on no level. So what type of person am I talking about? I'm talking about a person that will be mean to you on purpose when they know that you ain't out here doing nothing but offering good. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a person that will go out and lie on you for no reason. A shapeshifter. Some days they cool with you and some days they not. And they probably was really even more cool with you before you had your spiritual awakening. Because see, in that unawakened state, that's where you align with them, right? Because we always got good and bad. So you can align with karmic people. Oh, yes. Yes, you can. You can align with karmic people. And probably before you awaken, you were in alignment with this person. And now you're not. And the fact that you're not is how you have put yourself in a position to become one of their enemies. But don't get it twisted. You always was one of their enemies. You were just making it easier for them to attack you. Can you show me something on this king energy? The one that is ascending, the one that they're trying to attempt to keep from ascending. Look, sexual attraction came out. Teenage love. This could be somebody that you've known for a long time. And I just said you probably was in a different energy when you all first met. See, they want to go back. They want to take you back to that place where you are in alignment with them, where you do the things that they want to do. But really, to be real, is to keep you off of your spiritual assignment, whatever that is. Even if it's like doing some type of music or something like that. You know how they used to make a big thing out of the gospel singers turning to R&B? Because they felt like the gospel singers, they were like going into the world or whatever. And now they're singing for the devil and stuff like that. That's an example of somebody trying to attack your ascension. Because that's not true. They're not going into sing the devil music. They just going to sing a different type of genre of music, which is okay to do. Which is okay to do. Because, I mean, to be honest, Christian music has rap, hip-hop, country, gospel, traditional, right? Okay. So you don't want a rapper, so you say, to get saved and come and start rapping in your church either. I'm just saying, like, that's that same type of energy that wants to stop ascension. You see what I'm saying? And it'll block you in any type of motive that it can come up with, or magic if needed, to stop your ascension. Because they want you to stay in this teenage love type of energy that you had. You know, that attraction where you were like young and dumb type stuff. Yeah. Show me something else about this king energy. Fake call. So they'll make up situations, right? With this fireman energy. I know what. They'll make up situations where it'll cause you to like morally question if you want to go back and be in some type of behavior. Okay, so what I'm hearing is like they'll go to a side of town that they know that you decided that you didn't want to fool with no more because that's one of your triggers. And they'll go over there and then they'll create a situation that'll have you have to come over there and rescue them. And it'd be a fake call the whole time because what they want to do is, well, since we over here, let's go over here where we used to be. You know, today is Tuesday. You know, we can get $2 margaritas on Tuesdays and, you know, whatever the vice is. It's that type of energy. And then I ain't saying it's not okay to do. You have to weigh your own moral scale. But whatever you do, you might do at that time, whatever. But if you get caught up in a cycle, you will eventually stop your own ascension. Anything else, Spirit God? Anything else for the Divination Nation? These came out together. Anything else for the Divination Nation? Duplicate 2 pairs, 22. The energy off of that 128. That's that pass. That's going into something. Look, Rico charges. I was just going to say that's going into something else. No, it's because this entity deserves spiritual Rico charges for the baneful magic and their overall motive. Like, you can get locked up in the 3D based off your motive only. And they need spiritual Rico charges on this right here. I call down justice and judgment on this entity for trying to stop this pass, for trying to stop this person in the divine collective from ascending by holding them to their past. What's up with this duplicate? I want you to go back and duplicate the lifestyle that you already been freed from, that you've already been ascended from. That's what your spirit team wants you to know. So if you resonate with this, right? If you resonate with this and you know who the vessel is that I'm talking about that is trying to stop you from ascending, this is confirmation to you, okay? This is confirmation to you. Give me a closing message from the tarot for the Divination Nation Collective. Now listen, I hope this message gets to the person that is supposed to get to. This is a message about spiritual warfare, okay? This is not happening in the 3D. This is happening in the heavenly realms, okay? Someone's trying to stop your ascension in the heavenly realms so that you don't so that you don't get the blessing in the 3D. Give me a closing message for Divination Nation. Spirit of God. Ace of Pentacles. Listen, this is the blessing of God on your life. You will continue to ascend, collective. You will continue to reach your goals, your daily, your monthly, your hourly goals. The person that is attacking you, their vessel will continue to be in sorrow and heartbreak and be stuck in their shapeshifter energy, trying to figure out how they can attack the collective, and they can't because their magic's not working. We already talked about the cleansing. I'm giving you insight on what's actually happening behind the scenes, so they're not going to be able to. Anything else for the Divination Nation Collective? The Magician. That's 10 steps ahead. This is the closing message. Look, you're going to be stable. You're going to get the blessing from God. You get the information, the divine downloads to stay 10 steps ahead. That way the entity cannot defeat you, okay? I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to leave this right here because it's already 14 minutes long. I want to ask that my protectors, that they guard my intellectual property, and that my archangels, that they close all the portals and timelines that I access, and that my goon squad, that they get them in the 3D if they mess with me. That was the true word of the Most High God.